Hey my friends, how are you? Let's get more news from Steelers, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Are Steelers among teams to remove Jalen Carter from draft board? According to a report on Bro Bible, multiple NFL teams have removed former Georgia defensive tackle Jalen Carter from their respective draft boards, just weeks ahead of the 2023 NFL Draft. Are the Pittsburgh Steelers among those teams? Carter recently announced via his agent he would not be doing any pre-draft visits, with teams picking outside of the top 10. This is a risky move, given how tumultuous his offseason was. After being forced to leave the combine due to legal issues, Carter showed up out of shape at the Georgia Pro Day and had a very uninspired workout. At this point, it would not be a surprise if Carter is still on the board when the Steelers go on the clock. Would Pittsburgh pull the trigger on a pick this risky in hopes of getting a generational player? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. The anticipation for the annual NFL Draft is often like torture. At least it is if you're into that kind of torture, of course, which a lot of Steelers fans are this time of year. I'm not in the camp of it's like my Christmas morning when it comes to how I feel about the NFL Draft, so I'm not one who does much anticipating. But if you are in that camp, imagine having to wait an extra day for your Christmas morning to arrive. Talk about your cruel and unusual punishment, right? This was the case for millions upon millions of Steelers fans 3 springs ago when Pittsburgh had to wait an extra day to pick its very first player in the 2020 NFL Draft. This delay was the result of a trade with the Dolphins at the beginning of the 2019 regular season where Pittsburgh acquired safety Minkah Fitzpatrick in exchange for its 2020 first-round pick. The second the Steelers lost quarterback Ben Roethlisberger for the remainder of the 2019 campaign with a serious elbow injury, there's no doubt countless black and gold-clad draft zealots began foaming at the mouth at the thought of the Steelers having a bad enough season to pick near the very top of the 2020 NFL Draft. It's actually happening, they probably said to one another during some draft zealot text chain. Our Super Bowl is finally here. Speaking of foaming at the mouth, the Dolphins were likely exhibiting the same behavior in the wake of Pittsburgh's predicament. This was why they had no problem parting with the discontented Fitzpatrick, a player they just selected in the first round 1 year earlier. And you fan, what do you think of the Jalen Carter situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.